Good morning. Well, it's morning for me anyways. So I just finished getting signed up at Radford University to finish off some of my prereqs that I have to get done before I can apply to Virginia Tech. I have to go to Radford because Virginia Tech has a policy where if you need to take a class as a non-degree seeking student, it can't have a lab component to it, which is stupid. I understand why they do it, but it's still like, come on. So I had to go to Radford. And so that's something that, okay, so everyone knows there's prereqs for vet school. The one thing that is a little bit frustrating is that some vet schools require like way more prereqs than others. University of Florida, which is about an hour from where I'm from, requires the most. It has 19 prereqs, which I think is stupid, but gotta do what you gotta do. And I'll put a link in the description of this video, but there is a really cool website that I found that where you can go and you can click like everything you've done, and then it'll show you what schools you're eligible for currently. And so I just got signed up for genetics for the spring. I only need to take one course a semester because I have spring, summer 2, fall, and then spring again to get everything done. And these are the ones that I've done. Not all of them are ones that are required. I'm getting some of the ones that are recommended because why not? And yeah, basically just why not? What are you doing? Sorry, I just got a pig. He's cruising around, just making sure he's not screwing things up. So I have I have my biology, my chemistry. I have one more section of organic chemistry. I have to do my biochemistry. I have physics 1. I need physics 2. I need statistics. I have my English, have my humanities, public speaking, higher science electives, anatomy, phys. So I have a lot of them. So basically I'm going back. I'm doing genetics in the spring, microbio in summer 1, physics 2 and organic chemistry 2 in summer 2. So that's going to be like, holy crap. And then I have to do statistics, and I still have to take the GRE. My master's program that I applied to and didn't do anything with, they didn't require it. So I'm going to be studying for that, and I'm probably going to take it during summer 1. That's the goal anyways. I'm a pretty good test taker. I don't get a lot of anxiety when it comes to that kind of stuff, and one of my skills with just academics is I memorize things very, very, very easily. So that's one reason I've done so well in school. But I also really suck at studying because of that. And so we'll see how it goes. What you doing, Bo? But anyway, so for anybody though who has already graduated and they're thinking about going back, and you need more prereqs, you can always go back as a non-degree seeking student, which is what I'm doing. I graduated in May with exercise science degree. So I have a lot of the core requisites, and also because I was prior pre-med. So, but really the only ones that I need that are just the physics 2, organic 2, and statistics, and the rest of them are the recommended courses for at least for the school that I want to get into. So if you aren't sure about what you need, go on that website that I have in the description and check it out, because not a lot of schools require, some of them is just kind of the bare minimum. So if you are somebody who you don't have a lot of money to put towards classes, those are the schools that you really want to apply to, but if you do want, like University of Florida is your dream school, then you gotta get scooting because they have a ton of stuff. And so, so that's one thing with the prereqs. A lot of times the schools too, they'll give you the average GPAs of the accepted or the admitted students. I know for Virginia Tech, it's 3.4 is their average, at least for this last class. So, it's not tough. So if you, let's see, what I did personally is I went through, and that was before I found this website, the Veterinary Medical College Application Service. You can Google that, and they have a lot of good information. They have a lot of information too, more than just United States schools, because I think there's about 17. I may be wrong. I haven't counted. Schools in the U.S. And then they have the Caribbean schools, which, if that's what you want to do and you want to pay international rates, go ahead. They take just about anybody. They have medical schools like that too for the people who can't get into the ones in the United States but just really want to be a doctor. So there's that. And then they also have international ones. I shadow with one DVM. She's from Australia, and she came over here on a work visa. And so I mean, if you're looking to do something internationally, do it. It's gonna be expensive, but yeah. So anyways, so get those prereqs done. One of the big things too that they're starting to change, I read about this, is that, like, let's say you don't have the greatest GPA, is because everybody has semesters where, like, they mess up. Like, I would have a lot closer to a 4.0, but I had one semester where my ex and we broke up. It was like a 4-year relationship in the middle of the semester, and everything just went to crap. I didn't care about school. I had to figure out where I was living. Like, my whole life was, like, completely turned upside down. And I got, for financial aid reasons, I completely got 2 Fs. Went back and obviously redid them. But they're probably going to ask me about that, if I get interviewed. And you're going to have to be able to explain that. So everybody has those semesters. But one thing that they're really starting to do is looking at your last 15 hours. I think it's hours, maybe course. I doubt it's courses. Your last 15 hours, and just kind of seeing how you're doing those. So if you're still in your undergrad, or you're still working on those, just make sure. What are you doing? Hey, Bo. If you're in those, just make sure you do good. Take one course at a time if you can. Take them very seriously. And if you don't have the best GPA, just really work on getting your hours and your shadowing and your GRE to be bomb, because 3.4 is the average. So that means there's people up here, then there's people down here. Now, if you probably have like a 2.9, it's not the greatest, but just work hard. So anyways, I'm super excited to get back in school. I really enjoy school, so I'll keep you posted on how that's going, but just one step at a time, and make sure you're doing everything you need to get into your dream school, and go a little bit above and beyond, because that's what they're looking for, people who really want to get in. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.